Hello racing fans and welcome back to the Selindor Turf Club for racing taking place this Sunday on the 14th of September. And not just any racing, Group 1 racing and plenty of trophy races taking place here. I'm really looking forward to this weekend. It is the second leg of the Triple Crown Series, the Highgain Horse City Selindor Gold Cup over 1600 meters as the feature race for 300,000 ringgit. In saying that, we've got plenty of undercard and trophy races also taking place on the day, including all of Malaysia Day Trophy, the Horse City Trophy, Tabcorp Trophy, the UK Stable Thailand Trophy, Melbourne Racing Club Trophy, and the UPBH Platinum Club Trophy. So a cracking day of racing expected this weekend on Sunday. And without further ado, we'll touch on the preview. We're going to give two horses to follow, the best bet for the afternoon, as well as the preview into the Selindor Gold Cup. Starting off in race 6, this is where the best bet for the afternoon comes in the Tabcorp Trophy over 1200 meters. Number 4, Noah Khan from the Siva stable, the winner of the first leg of the Triple Crown Series in the Tunku Gold Cup earlier this year. He draws a wide barrier in barrier 13. If he retains the ride, he is second up, which is a bit of a concern, but his first up effort was a very impressive win when beating Filial Dragon by 3/4 of a length on that occasion. Came from barrier 12 in that start, switched out at the 400-meter mark, and he came home full of running. Certainly wasn't in need of that run, but in saying that, he was very impressive, and I expect him to follow up once again. On paper, though, number 1, Pacific Vampire looks the lively threat, probably looks like the horse to beat, with rain expected this weekend and front-running tactics which will suit him, and that's from the Jason On stable. Geraldine Xiao retains the ride. However, Noah Khan and Pacific Vampire have faced off 3 times before, and the score is currently 2-1 in Noah Khan's favour. So I expect him to win once again, and I make him the best bet for the afternoon. Followed up in race 8, this is the big one, the Group 1, the 300,000 ringgit Highgain Horse City Selindor Gold Cup over 1600 meters. In the forecast 4, I think this is pretty solid here. All of numbers: 2 Platinum Emperor, 1 Antipodean, 5 Lucky Magic, and 13 Good Star. We'll start with number 2, Platinum Emperor. The first selection, Mark Lerner retains the ride for the Ricky Choi stable. What a run he's had since moving from Macau to Malaysia. 4 starts for 3 wins and a third-place effort. And that third-place run was in the Tunku Gold Cup earlier this year. He stepped up to the mile for the first time in his last run. He won accordingly, won by 2.5 lengths, going away from the rest of the field. He draws barrier 1 in pole position. I think he certainly will have the run of the race. And I think number 2, Platinum Emperor, will be the horse to beat in this year's Selindor Gold Cup. The defending champion, number 1, Antipodean from the Simon Dunderdale stable. He stays here once again. He's off the back of a good win in the Trinity Cup when he came home flying over 1400 meters to just win in the shadows of the post. Pinheiro retains the ride. Bit of a wide draw, drawn out in barrier 12. It will be quite difficult to overcome that and find a good spot with Pinheiro in the saddle. You can never write him off. I'm sure he'll have the run of the race. And he's probably Malaysia's favourite horse. You can't really fault his form. 18 starts, 11 wins, 3 seconds and 3 thirds. My only concern in saying that, he's got a pretty good mile record, 3 starts for 1 win and 2 thirds. But he tends to hit that flat spot about the 400-meter mark. And you've got runners like Platinum Emperor that can get first run on him. I think he will be quite hard to catch. So Antipodean, I think he will give a great effort once again, but I think he will be the runner-up this year. Followed by number 5, Lucky Magic, off the back of a good win in the 4-year-old mile championship, of course, the $1 million ringgit race that happened in July earlier this year when he beat the likes of Antipodean and Good Star. He has been freshened up for this run from the HY Chen stable. Shafiq jumps back aboard, and he is drawn even wider out in barrier 13, but Shafiq has won from the widest of barriers, and he can win from anywhere on the course. So number 5, Lucky Magic, 8 wins in 13 starts here in the country for 2 seconds. I think he'll be right there in the first 4. Followed by number 13, Good Star from the Mahadi stable. Zed Kareel now jumps aboard, draws barrier 2 after winning the Merdeka Cup just a few weeks ago, beating Latin Legend. Raced wide throughout, he finished off really strongly, and he won accordingly on that occasion. The big benefit here, the lightweight. In saying that, the other horses come in here lighter raced in this preparation into the Selindor Gold Cup, whereas Good Star has been racing quite a lot in the last couple of months, and I think that might just take its toll on him. So only going to include him for that 4th place. But in saying that, he's very progressive, and he can be more than capable of winning this race on his day. So numbers 2, 1, 5, and 13 for this year's Selindor Gold Cup. So that's the preview, done and dusted, the best bets, as well as the preview for the feature race. Also, special mention to the international jockey, my fellow countryman from South Africa, Caden Brewer, stepping out to Malaysia this weekend. He's got a nice book of rides for the Simon Dunderdale stable, and we're hoping all the best and wish him all the best of luck for this weekend of racing. If you're in the area, please make sure to come down to the races. It certainly looks to be a fantastic day of racing ahead, and especially Group 1 racing here at the Selindor Turf Club.